Come closer. My dear, let me tell you a story on a quiet Christmas night. A small snowy village slept peacefully, under the soft glow of the moon. The houses were warm, the streets were silent, and snow fell gently from the sky. But the Santa of this village was not like the others. He was a naughty Santa, a funny little trickster. Instead of only giving gifts, he had a strange habit. He would take something from every home, something he liked, and leave a new gift in its place. And once he took it, he would never give it back. Over time, the villagers learned his ways, so every Christmas night, they would hang something very old, right outside their doors, an old shoe, a torn shirt, or something they no longer needed, so that Santa would take and not touch anything inside their homes. But in a small, quiet house lived a little girl named Emma. She was very poor, and she had no one in the world, no parents, no family, only a few memories and two precious things she loved deeply: an old pair of shoes and a warm sweater that once belonged to her grandmother. That winter night, Emma was very sick. Her body was weak with fever, and she fell asleep early. She couldn't hang anything outside her door, and when Santa came, he found nothing hanging, so he stepped inside. He looked around, and his eyes fell on the old shoes. With a quiet smile, he took them and left a brand new gift behind. When Emma woke up, she saw the new gift, but her heart felt heavy because what she lost was not just a thing, it was love and memories. From that night on, Emma searched for Santa every single night, through the cold winds, through the silent streets. But Santa was always gone before she could find him, until one night, Emma noticed something. Only one house in the village was left unvisited, so she waited quietly in the shadows, holding her breath, her heart beating fast. And then Santa finally appeared. She stepped forward and said, "Please give me back my shoes." But Santa looked at her and shook his head. "No, I do not return what I take." Emma's eyes filled with tears. "You took what I loved, and you gave me a necklace, but it is not a gift. You gave me pain instead of joy." For the first time, Santa grew quiet. After a moment, he spoke. "Very well. If you can find something more valuable than that necklace in this last house, I will return your shoes." Emma stepped inside the house with Santa beside her. The house was old and very quiet. It once belonged to an old woman. There were no shiny things, no treasures, nothing that looked valuable. The night was almost over, and then she noticed something on the table, a rusted old plate filled with warm porridge. The old woman was asleep in her chair. Emma looked at Santa and said softly, "Her son went away to become a knight, but he never came back. And every night, she still cooks porridge and waits for him." Emma gently lifted the plate, her voice trembling. "This is not just a plate. This is a mother's love. There is nothing more valuable than a mother's love." For the first time, Santa stood completely still. He looked at Emma, and then at the plate, and slowly, his mischievous smile faded. He nodded without a word. He reached into his bag and gave back Emma's old shoes. Emma hugged them tightly. Tears rolled down her cheeks, but this time, they were tears of happiness. As the sun began to rise, Santa gently smiled and disappeared into the falling snow. And from that day on, he was still a little naughty, but much kinder. Remember, my dear, nothing in this world is more valuable than true love, not gold, not gifts, because love is what stays with us forever.